Get ready for massive news. Kansas is completely shaking up its future with the arrival of three-star quarterback Chance Thomas. This commitment is huge, signaling a major shift in the program as the Jayhawks look to build a powerhouse roster for the next era. We dive deep into everything we know about this game-changing signing and what it means for the Kansas Jayhawks.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the roster shakeup. Kansas has made a significant move by adding Radford transfer Dennis Parker Jr. to the team. We explore how this addition is designed to inject much-needed scoring punch into the offense, and whether this move solves the pressing roster concerns the Jayhawks are facing right now. We are back with the headline news. We break down the incredible recruiting victory as Kansas Jayhawks officially beat out Auburn and Utah to secure the commitment of top three-star quarterback Chance Thomas. Find out why this commitment was so pivotal and what this means for the future of the Kansas offense. And finally, we wrap up with all the details on this monumental QB signing. We analyze the profile of Chance Thomas, his impressive college stats, and why this prospect is being hailed as a potential multi-year starter. Don't miss a second of this massive story, so make sure you bookmark the channel and follow us on X and Facebook with the username @ThroughtHifog. Kansas Jayhawks are undergoing a significant roster overhaul, signaling a shift in offensive strategy as the program prepares for the upcoming season. The team is moving away from previous quarterback Jalon Daniels and running back Daniel Hishaw Jr., introducing Dylan Edwards and setting the stage for a potential quarterback battle next year involving Cole Ballard, Chase Jenkins, and Isaiah Marshall. This transition comes amidst the challenge of integrating 31 transfers and 12 freshmen, underscoring the importance of consistency, a hallmark that head coach Lance Leipold has maintained throughout his 5 seasons. A major step forward for the program has been the signing of three-star quarterback Chance Thomas, a commit from the class of 2027. Thomas announced his commitment on at CBS Sports, stating, "I knew Kansas was home from the jump." He is currently ranked as the nation's number 27 quarterback in his class and is considered the second-best quarterback from California, trailing only 4-star commit Brady Edmonds of Ohio State, according to 247 Sports. Thomas held numerous high-profile offers, including from power conference schools such as SMU, Wisconsin, Washington, UCF, Stanford, and Auburn, before ultimately choosing the Jayhawks over Auburn and Utah. Overall, Thomas is rated as the nation's number 729 recruit with an 88 overall grade, ranking ahead of prospects like wideout Deng Tong, 87, offensive tackle Derek Gonzalez, 87, and running back Trey Stewart, 86. As of publication, the Jayhawks are ranked as having the nation's number 57 overall class for 2027. The addition of a high school quarterback for the 2027 class was strategically vital for Leipold. With Ballard and Jenkins as redshirt juniors and Marshall as a redshirt sophomore, this move provided Chance Thomas with a runway to develop under returning associate head coach Andy Kotelnicki and passing game coordinator Jim Zebrowski, who 247 Sports identifies as a key recruiter for the signing. Chance Thomas is currently ranked Kansas, number 58 all-time recruit by 247 Sports. Kansas Jayhawks have made a significant offseason move by signing transfer player Dennis Parker Jr. out of the transfer portal, aiming to bolster their scoring options, whether as a sixth man or a final starter. This addition comes as the Jayhawks are evaluating their roster depth ahead of a potentially challenging season, with questions lingering about whether the coaching staff will pursue high-impact transfers or focus on walk-on talent. While the roster shows potential to compete for a top spot in the Big 12, concerns remain regarding key areas. The team has struggled to advance past the first weekend of March Madness in 4 years, and the upcoming season is seen by some as a potential turning point for head coach Bill Self in Lawrence. A major concern is the frontcourt depth. Despite adding Utah transfer Keanu Dawes to address the void left by Bryson Tiller, the pairing of Christian Reeves and Paul Mbia raises questions against top Big 12 competition. Furthermore, Reeves' recent shoulder surgery could leave the frontcourt vulnerable early in the season, potentially necessitating another portal addition. Backcourt size also presents a challenge, as projected starters Leroy Blyden Jr. and Talon Kinney are both around 6'1", and newcomers lack the necessary size, which could become a defensive liability. Parker's addition, at 6'6", has generated speculation about his ability to compete for a starting role. Despite this, questions persist about Parker's defensive capabilities and his efficiency at the power conference level. Analysts suggest the Jayhawks could benefit from either another experienced veteran capable of limited minutes at the 5 to complement their current big men, or a starting caliber player at shooting guard or small forward to maximize the versatility of Tyron Stokes. Kansas Jayhawks have secured a significant recruiting victory, edging out Auburn and Utah to attract the commitment of top quarterback prospect Chance Thomas. This development marks a major win for the Jayhawks' recruiting efforts as they vie for elite talent in the upcoming football season. The successful recruitment of Thomas is expected to be a pivotal factor in the team's success. Further updates on the recruiting landscape are anticipated as the season approaches. The Kansas Jayhawks are making significant strides on the football front, securing a commitment from highly touted quarterback prospect Chance Thomas, who chose Kansas over rivals Auburn and Utah. This development signals a proactive recruiting effort by head coach Lance Leipold, aiming to build a competitive team in the evolving landscape of college football, particularly in the era of NIL and the transfer portal. Thomas, a 3-star quarterback from Anaheim, California, is ranked as the number 27 quarterback nationally by 247 Sports. His commitment to Kansas was announced on a live stream, where he expressed enthusiasm, stating, "They're one of the first schools to offer me, and yeah, it's just been home from the beginning." Physically, Thomas is listed at 6'1" and 195 pounds, possessing the athleticism that makes him an intriguing prospect for major programs. Analysts view him as having high upside, potentially attracting interest from larger schools in the transfer portal. His collegiate performance has been impressive. As a junior, Thomas led his high school team with 3,327 passing yards and 33 touchdowns, alongside 94 rushing attempts for 734 yards and 7 touchdowns. 247 Sports Director of Scouting Andrew Irvins projects Thomas as a potential multi-year starter in a wide-open attack, emphasizing his ability to create plays. Thomas echoed this sentiment, declaring, "I can pretty much do it all, and I can't wait to get to Lawrence and show them I can do it for real." The Jayhawks' early engagement with Thomas has reportedly paid off, positioning the program for potential success as they continue to aggressively pursue top talent.